Hello ladies, gentlemen, everyone in between, and none of the above, welcome back to We Love Your Deck. For today's archetypal analysis, we'll be going over zoo decks. A zoo deck is a type of deck originating from the modern and legacy formats that played low-cost but high-value creatures that would be used to overwhelm your opponents and got the name zoo from the decks running mostly animal creature types such as elephants or cats. A majority of zoo decks are seen primarily in Gruul and Naya but can be seen in any color as long as it's tied to green. Notable commanders for zoo decks include Volo, Guide to Monsters, which will track creature types that you play, and when you cast something that doesn't line up with one of those types, it will make a token copy of that creature. Then Alta Palani, Nest Tender, has the ability to make egg tokens that, when they die, will allow you to dig through your deck until you find a creature and put it onto the battlefield. Since you're already casting creatures, Animar, Soul of Elements, will have +1/+1 counters put on it as you cast creature spells, and those counters will turn into cost reduction for more creatures. With zoo decks being primarily creature-focused, you'll want creatures that have good utility to benefit from playing more creatures, like with Beast Whisperer, which draws you a card each time you cast a creature. Or Jetmir, Nexus of Revels, who can give up to +3/+0 in Vigilance, Trample, and Double Strike if you have enough creatures. If you fear retaliation, On-Crop Champion will untap your other creatures if it attacks and you exert Champion. Though it can't be all creatures, to push the game in your favor, like Rhythm of the Wild, will make your creatures uncounterable and then also give them Riot, allowing them to enter with haste or a +1/+1 counter. Garruk's Uprising will also draw you cards if you're casting bigger creature spells and also gives your creatures trample. With us needing plenty of mana for this deck to function, Mirari's Wake will allow your lands to tap for additional mana each time they're used to tap for mana and also gives your creatures +1/+1. And that sums up zoos as an archetype fairly well, so we're going to end it there. Since you got this far, why not give me a follow? And as always, I'll catch you on the flip side, Planeswalkers. And remember, be good to each other.